Most of the villagers were hiding in their homes, only taking a nervous peep outside once in a while. Everyone was worried that the monster in the cemetery would come to the village, so they stopped working for the time being. As Roy went around the village, he heard the cries of babies and the sound of people arguing in the rickety houses. An eerie chill ran up his spine as he felt fear and tension hung low in the air. The abandoned, cobwebbed bulletin board in the village center was cleaned, and a notice for a job hung there. Roy couldn't read it, for he was illiterate. When he came to the inn, Jack was sitting before the bar counter, alone and spaced out. A clean, white bandage covered the wounds on his waist, and the strong scent of herbs filled the air. His face was gaunt, his eyes bloodshot and sunken, and he looked harried. Losing in an instant the good friend he'd known for decades took its toll on him. He aged 10 years overnight, and his hair grayed further. The proud gleam in his good eye was gone, replaced by a deep, dark void. "You're here, child. Feeling better?" "Yes." Roy sat beside him. "Much better." Then he trailed off. He didn't know what he should say, for they deserted their friends that night. "Here, have a drink." Agony flashed in his eyes, and he poured 2 glasses of wine. The strong scent of alcohol assailed Roy's nose, and he knew it wasn't the sweet fruit wine he usually had. "My drinking buddy's gone. Ain't nobody gonna guzzle that dwarven liquor and play Gwent matches with me anymore." To Seeger. Roy was shaken, and he gulped all the liquor down. He almost choked on it, but he endured the alcohol. It numbed his pain and sadness, but it also lit a fire within him, and he came to a decision. One more. This time for Fletcher. Roy took a deep breath and paused. "And that snotty brat." Jack didn't stop Roy until he got red from the alcohol, and they spoke about the recent happenings. The chief had sent someone to the military camp in Lower Posadas City to ask for help, but unsurprisingly, the request was rejected. Roy had expected that. The military wouldn't get involved unless a large-scale monster attack or bandit invasion broke out. Susie and Moore had also kept something else from him a secret. Phocaea villagers had died. Aside from Fletcher, Brandon, and Seeger, another villager went missing over the last 2 days. The young man, in all his naivety, went to the cemetery alone in the evening, and never returned. He must have encountered that monster, and most people would only get slaughtered by it.